response video to the BenG76Show. Always tell myself I'm not going to look, but I do. Sorry. He's a great YouTuber. He's been around for a while. He has quite a large NES and SNES collection and quite a few other consoles and things like that. He likes his retro games. He also has a couple of arcade cabinets and likes his arcade stuff as well. This is based around a competition, but also the idea he put out of is actually a really good idea, which is giving back to the YouTube community and spreading the word about a few channels. Now, since he's in the US, I thought, what he wanted to know, it was at least 2 of your favourite channels. Now I'm going to do more than 2 because I can't narrow it down to just 2. And what I'm going to do, since he's in the US, and I suppose a lot of his viewers in the US, I thought I'd list a couple of channels from both Europe and the UK that I watch on a regular basis, because you guys mightn't check these guys out. And my first one to mention is Mark Vigia. He's actually one of the very first YouTubers I came across, I like to think a very similar guy to me and a good friend. He has a really good game room set up, really comfy, with a nice comfy couch, and plays lots of retro games on different systems. He has real copies, plus he also has things like EverDrive cartridges, things like that. He really knows his stuff. And a great one to check out. He also does very good response videos, so he has really good opinions and really good things to say about things. Now moving on to another, so he's in the Netherlands, by the way. So moving on to another YouTube user in the UK is Longboards Post 1975. He does do the occasional pickup video, but most of the time he basically does a video on what he likes to talk about, and he has a lot to talk about. Things about the retro gaming and why we do things, but also about modern gaming as well. And he's doing a play by request series at the moment as well. He puts out videos on a regular basis, and they're always entertaining to watch. And he's been on my my selected channel list for quite some time. Now another one, and this is moving to a different area. This is Retro Gamer VX. For those of you who are into old computers and technology and playing with it. So not necessarily, he does have some retro gaming consoles, but he is mainly interested in computers. He does teardowns, and recently he's actually managed to get a mainframe, and he's got parts for a mainframe, slowly put it together. And even more recently, he got a second one, which is a paint box used by the BBC TV studio to produce a few shows. And he's slowly putting it together and getting it working. So those of you interested in old tech would be a really good idea to go and check him out. So that's Retro Gamer VX. There's 3 names. Of course, there's lots of others. I watch lots of US guys like EDC1138 and the Game Chasers and old school New York Gamer, and even Intellivision Dude. Who's into puzzles at the moment, because he's mostly completed his Intellivision collection and now he's moved on to puzzles. So name lots of names there. I'll try to put links to as many of them as possible in the description down below. And of course make sure you go check out BenG76Show's channel. He's a great guy and is an avid collector and player of games, and check him out. And I'll catch you all later.